it comes from within. You have to feel like from within that you matter, because you do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today's video is going to be the start of a new series on my channel called Mental Health Mondays, where I talk about my life or I answer questions from you guys, and we're going to hop right into it because I really don't want a long intro. So today's question comes from Later in Life 0904, one of my subscribers. Thank you for subscribing to me. I love you down. Hi, I came across your page about a week ago and I like what you're doing. You said you were running out of ideas, so here's a question. What has life been like for you? And what's been the most difficult trial in life that you've been through, and what did you learn? First question, what has life been like for me? So life has been lifing. I'm not gonna lie, like life has been kicking my butt, y'all. And I'm at the point right now where I feel like I'm really just trying to figure things out, because of course I don't have everything together. We're not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm really just trying to find my way and find things that work best for me, find things that make me happy, and find things that I enjoy doing. I don't want to spend my time working for other people that I don't like, people who don't care about me. I don't like being around people who don't love me and support me. I don't want to waste my energy anywhere that it doesn't need to be. So that's where I feel like I am in life. And right now I feel like I'm very focused on trying to build up my self-esteem and my self-confidence, and I'm doing a really good job at it, because things that's happening to me right now would have brought me down so bad, would have made me depressed, would have made me think low of myself. But now I'm starting to understand self-concept and confidence and self-esteem, and understand that people who project on you their insecurities or whatever, anything that people do to me, it doesn't have anything to do with me. And I feel like that has allowed me to give a lot of people grace, because a lot of people recently have been trying their best to make me feel less than I am. Now that I feel like I'm taking up space and I kind of have some type of confidence now, everybody wants to tear me down, and it's for no reason. And I don't really understand, because I'm never the type of person to go out of my way to hurt somebody's feelings, go out of my way to hate on somebody, go out of my way to tear people down. I've never been that type of person. So I feel like right now that's another thing that I'm really just trying to navigating hate that I never asked for, and seeing it come from men too. Like, it's coming from men, y'all. Seeing it come from men, it baffles me. So I'm really trying to understand why that's going on. Another thing I've been doing is trying to navigate how to transition from being a teenager into being a young woman, because honestly, your early 20s is just like, that's where I feel like that's where you start to develop your kind of a sense of self. Not completely, because we always change, we always evolve, but right now I feel like I'm in a season of transformation or just reinventing myself. When you lose yourself, it's very hard to find your sense of self. It's very hard to find who you are as a person. And if you're anything like me, you come from people who silenced you and made you not have any thoughts or opinions or any feelings, made you feel bad for wanting to feel pretty and feel like a girl, you know. Right now I feel like I'm trying to take back control of my life and of myself and be who it is that I actually want to be, without caring about what other people have to say about me. And I'm also focusing on trying to create income. Of course, like, we need income, girl. Doing YouTube, doing whatever it is I want to do. Like, I'm just really focusing on myself, trying to find myself, trying to reinvent myself, and trying to become the best version of me. As far as my mental health, I like to go based off of day by day, because if I spend too much time worrying about how yesterday went or how tomorrow will go, then I will be stressed, and it causes me a lot of extra anxiety that I really just don't want to deal with. Feeling is not linear, so of course I might be feeling on top of the world today, but tomorrow I might be feeling low. So today I'm feeling pretty good. I'm not really upset or angry or anything, not depressed. I'm just normal, content state. Maybe a few days ago I was a little bit sad, just trying to figure things out. It really just depends. I go day by day. I'm the type to worry. I overthink sometimes, so I don't want to be that person. And taking it day by day, focusing on what I can do today, what's going on today, really helps me manage my anxiety sometimes. What was the most difficult trial in life that you've been through? One of the hardest things that I had to go through was whenever I lost myself. And I'm only saying this one because it relates to everything that I've been saying so far. Whenever I lost myself, I feel like that was the hardest thing that I ever been through, because for some reason I thought that the ways that I had were good. I thought the way I was being was good, that everybody loved me and that I loved myself and that I was just kind of perfect. And on top of it, I was a people pleaser. I made people pleasing my whole identity. So whenever I got hurt for like the 5th billionth time, I lost myself, and I lost myself in giving. And that's why I always stress to y'all why you shouldn't give so much, especially if it's not being reciprocated to you. At the time, I never had any guidance on how to love myself, how to find myself, how to reinvent myself. So I was starting from rock bottom. It was hard for me because it's like, girl, I don't even know where to go from this. I don't even know anything about starting a self-love journey. I thought that's who I was. After losing myself, whenever I started to seek out knowledge and figure out what it is that I should do from this point forward, the next most difficult thing I had to go through was letting go of the past version of myself. Really hurt because I feel like that person was the person who brought me this far. This person is the one who's protected me from being hurt by people. And this is the person who I thought loved me. All of that was not true. And when I was trying to hold on to that person before I came into knowledge and before I had like a quote unquote spiritual awakening, it was hard because it was like, I don't know how to be anything but that. You know what I mean? At the time, and sometimes still to this day, I'm like, I really wish that I was still that person. Because one thing about being, for lack of better words, the black sheep, it's very hard because it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing to be the black sheep because I'm the one that's gonna change my family's life. I'm the one that's up next. I'm the one who is here to help. I'm the one here to give back. But it's also a curse because it's like the pain that comes with being the black sheep, or being the one that's different from the rest, being the one who's always stood out. Being that person is also hard because you lose friends, you lose family, you lose love, support, you get hated on, you get slander, people lie on you, talk about you, whatever. It's a lot that comes with that. It's a huge responsibility, and it's a blessing and a curse, but it's more of a blessing than it is a curse because I would rather not deal with all of that stuff. Deal with all of the fake love that I would be receiving from people, giving, never getting anything back in return. I would rather deal with being lonely and doing the things that I know is going to fulfill me and my purpose and make me happy, instead of being with people who I know is going to only drain and take from me. So with finding myself right now, it's very, I guess it's exciting. I'm really trying to find like a sense of style, sense of self, finding like little jewelry and little things that I like. It's just the little stuff for me that I'm really focusing on, because for me, the littlest things make me happy. You don't have to buy me a Birkin bag to make me feel happy. No, it can be something as simple as like a ring or something, or you got me some candy or something. Like, you know, it's just the little stuff for me. Instead of focusing on other people to do those little things for me, what I need to do is do those little things for me. I feel like that's kind of the season that I'm in right now. Just navigating life as a 19-year-old, trying to find my way, find myself, find my purpose, find what it is that I need to do in life, and just focusing on me 100%. That's really my main goal and what I really focused on right now. I don't really have time for the other things. And the last part of this question was, what did I learn? What I've learned from it was that it's okay for me to be myself, and it's okay for me to take up space. That's number one. Because like I said, a lot of people have tried to make me be silent, make me feel like I'm not good enough, make me feel like I'm not pretty enough, like I'm not smart, make me feel like I'm just not a good human being, making me feel like I'm not supposed to be here for a reason. And one thing that I had to learn was that's not true. It's not true at all. And if you relate in any way, you are meant to be here. Nobody can tell you where you're supposed to be. You're not supposed to be anywhere but here. If you weren't supposed to be here, you wouldn't be here, you know? So understand, it's okay to take up space. And that's what I'm having to learn. At first, it was like super scary, because it's like, why do I feel like I'm kind of up here, you know? Like, why do I feel like what I just said or did held some weight, you know? After you get past the scary part, it's very liberating, because it's like, that's truly who you are at your core, and that it's okay to be that. So yes, I had to learn that it was okay for me to be confident, and it's okay for me to take up some space. The second thing that I learned out of all of this was that the closest people to you will hate on you, will try to tear you down because they don't want to see you do great. And that was very hurtful because it's like, these people are the people who I know are supposed to lift me up, who I know are supposed to speak life into me, but they did the opposite. So that's the one thing that I had to learn, was you can't always trust everybody. And everybody that you think may be family, everybody that you think may be your sister, your brother, or your friend, whatever, those people might not always be good for you. So you have to understand that, and that really helped me too. But the last lesson that I learned from all of this was that I matter. And I say that I matter because, like I said in the beginning, when people made me feel like I shouldn't be here, or I wasn't good enough to be here, and I wasn't deserving of anything, once I started to finally figure out a little bit of who I was and navigate and take up space and be confident, I learned that I matter. Because I do. And despite anybody making me feel like I don't, I do. That's what I had to learn. I learned that I matter. Once I started practicing where I speak up for myself, where I put myself first, where I choose me, once I did these little things over time, I started to figure out that I matter. I tell myself that I matter because it comes from within. You have to feel like from within that you matter. Because you do. My Instagram bio, whenever you follow me on Instagram, that's literally what my bio says, that you matter, because you do. And I always want to spread that message because I know I was the type to always feel like I didn't matter, because I didn't have people caring about me, giving to me, sacrificing for me, showing me love and supporting me. I didn't have that. The last thing would be that the things that you didn't receive, you have to learn how to give that to yourself. Sometimes you don't get it from your parents. Sometimes you don't get it from your friends. Sometimes you don't just get it from people in life. You have to be the one to give it to yourself because nobody else will. And as bad as it sounds and as much as it may hurt in the beginning, sometimes you'll be thankful because it's actually coming from a genuine, loving place when it's coming from within, you know? And whenever you start to feel that within, you can give that to other people. So I feel like those are the things that I learned. But that will be the end of this video. Y'all stay tuned for next week. Next Monday, I will do another Mental Health Monday. If you have any questions or anything specific that you want me to talk about, then let me know down in the comments below. And if you found any value from this video, please consider liking the video and subscribing. I would love to have you join the corner. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank y'all so much for watching.
There's so many ways to get paid. I tried to pay